Merry Christmas and welcome to the 411 Network. I'm Ashlyn Cook here with David Simpson, and we are so excited to bring you live the annual City of Moody Christmas Parade tonight. David, we did not know for sure if we were going to be here tonight.
We did not. The weather was kind of a concern early on. We kept looking at the weather, but it looks like James Spann, who we met earlier this year during football season, came through for us.
He did. He did. Thank goodness. Before we get started, there are a few people that we want to thank. The first two people are Mason Teofilo and Clay Cook from Marshall Clean Site and Stockton Mortgage. They provided our setup for us today. I even heard they had to cut their duck hunting trip a little short to get it here, but we are very thankful for that. We also want to thank Mountaintop Family Dentistry for allowing us to use their parking lot and facilities tonight. They were super friendly. I'm actually a patient there myself.
Oh, good.
They're super friendly, and they are accepting new patients, accept all types of insurance. So be sure to check them out if you're looking for a new dentist. We had a visitor stop by earlier in a bright red suit and gave us some important information.
He had a long white beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of heavy on the heavy set side.
Yep, so Santa Claus has made the journey here tonight to be in our Christmas parade, and he has let us know that Alabama is going to be one of his first stops.
Wow.
On Christmas Eve. So boys and girls, make sure you go to bed early because he'll be coming through Alabama first. And it looks like
I see the police are starting to come up the parkway.
Yes.
They shut the parkway down, or shut it down around 4:50 today. So those that are traveling to Moody, they were coming to Carpenetti's or coming up 411, they're probably not in the Christmas spirit right now.
Probably not.
And I did not wear my 411 Network shirt. I was trying to be, get into the spirit of Christmas with the Grinch. How to wear the Grinch. So, but Ashlyn has her 411 Network pull over on, as does Eric, our producer and engineer.
Yes.
I want to thank him for being out here setting up and as well.
And our camera operator, Landon Hamblin, is here with us
That's right,
as well.
Landon. Merry Christmas.
Yes.
As we wait for the floats to start coming up, it's starting to get a little cool. It was hot earlier today.
It was.
It was like almost 70 degrees, and now it's starting to get a little bit cool, which is fine with me.
I'm pretty shocked the rain held off for as long as it did.
Now, I looked at it this morning by the hour, and at 5 o'clock it was like 70% chance of heavy rain here in Moody. Then I looked at the radar, future of the radar, and it was like hardly nothing. So, again, thank the man James Spann for coming through for us for this parade. All the kids got a good crowd where we are. Kids waiting on the candy as we watch the candy being thrown.
Yes.
And they fight for it.
I'd like to just take a second to recognize Landon Hamblin. I know we just mentioned him. He's one of our camera operators. He's a student in my class, and he's just done a wonderful job this year with the 411 Network. He's taken some wonderful video footage for us and has just done a great job all around. So we want to just really thank him and recognize him.
He works some football games for us, I believe, this season.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. He does a great job. He's also very talented at film editing, and he's done a lot for us. So
hopefully next year your class will get more students involved in it.
Yes.
I know growing up when I was in school, I wish we had a class like this because I was going to be a communication major.
Right.
And that's something that they could help them. We want to – I know with the 411 with Dr. Walters and yourself, you want to grow this network where kids are filming and editing and maybe doing some interviews with football, basketball, baseball, whatever sports we can broadcast. So if those students that are listening or going to be in high school next year, check out Miss Ashlyn Cook's class.
Yes,
you'll love
for sure. We are looking for interested students, and we're excited to grow the program, and we have really big plans. So we're excited about that.
Also want to talk about the Grand Marshal.
Yes.
Which is the big man on the sideline.
A familiar face to the
That's
411
right.
Network.
Willie Strickland from Divine Fitness, moved his business over here. I think he was involved in Club Fitness, another business fitness center that we had here in Moody. And they were trying to get him to start his own. And he found a piece of property right there by Carpenetti's and opened up Divine Fitness. And he really reaches our youth group here at Moody. He is well loved by a lot of the kids, and Willie's just a great guy, and he loves Moody. He's a Lee's native like myself, and so we came across the bridge. And
we'll forgive him.
It's all good. I got a lot of friends over that still give me a hard time
Yes.
about it, but it's all good, and a lot of friends. And I've made a lot of friends here in Moody, as has Willie as well. But we're excited for him to be selected by the city
Yes.
of Moody to be the Grand Marshal for the 2023 Christmas Parade. As I hear the sirens coming up the parkway, it's getting close.
They're on their way.
So it looks like it's going to be a perfect night for us here in Moody, Alabama for the 2023 Christmas Parade.
Yeah, the temperature really feels great. It's not too
Yeah,
hot, not
yeah.
too cold.
So hopefully the weather does not get bad as they're predicting. I think around 9 o'clock now is a future radar. It looks
Yes.
like it's going to be some severe thunderstorms. So hopefully they'll not be too bad here
Maybe not. So,
in Moody.
David, while we're waiting, I just need to know, what was the most outrageous Christmas gift you ever asked for as a kid?
The outrageous, probably I was me and my brother at the time. My mom was a single mom, and we asked for a go-kart. And now this was back in the early 70s.
Right.
So I'm old. And, it was that was probably the outrageous for us because of her being a single mom. And lo and behold, Christmas morning, we had that go-kart.
Oh, you actually got it?
We actually got it. And I don't know how my mom, I've always asked her about it, and she said Santa. If you believe, you receive. So if you're out there listening, always believe.
That's right. Well,
What was yours?
so I'm a little embarrassed to say, but, before I was probably 7, maybe 8. I actually asked for a limousine for Christmas one year. I did not end up getting that, but it was just because it couldn't fit in the sleigh. So I did end up getting a lot of really cool stuff that year, though, so it made up for it.
This time of year, when it starts getting in November and Thanksgiving comes around and you got Christmas. Now, I'm the one, I'd like to decorate Christmas early. I know a lot of people.
Me too.
So when my daughter and son-in-law were living, he was Chad Slade. He was playing for the Houston Texans.
Yes.
They were coming home. He had a weekend off in November. So it was November 5th of that year. And Braxton was a little old thing, probably 1 or 2, probably 2, maybe 3.
Right.
Anyway, I set up our Christmas the very first weekend in November, had the inflatables, all the lights on the house, just like it was December. And so from then, I put my Christmas tree up early because, you want to enjoy it. You want to enjoy it. And but when Christmas Day and the next day's over, I'm ready to take it down.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you're that way.
I kind of like to leave mine up, but I am married to an identical twin of Clark Griswold, who this year we got a reasonable
Are you
Christmas
serious,
tree.
Clark?
I'm serious. We got a reasonable Christmas tree, but in years past, he always insists that we get a live Christmas tree, and they're always like ginormous. So it's always a task to decorate that, but it is something that I look forward to every year, and we normally leave up ours until around New Year's.
So so it's a live tree. So does he
yes.
take it and conserve it? Like he go take it to a pond or somebody's where they can, make it habitat for fish?
Yeah, I think they've ended up in ponds.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good thing to do. I mean, that's a
Right.
lot of people want to do that. I'm on the artificial side because growing up we did have a live tree one time, and it kind of got dry. So every time you walk by, the bristles of the tree would
Yeah.
fall. And it was a terrible. And I swore then I'd never have another live tree, and I haven't. My wife tried to talk me into it. I just won't do it. But
Yeah.
we do the artificial, and I like to put the so my base is where the tree rotates. So we have
Oh.
so many ornaments. So when we travel, we do a lot of traveling. And wherever we go, I always buy a Christmas ornament
Right.
from that place. And our tree is
Packed full of
packed
memories.
full, and I've got memories, but I also got in the habit of doing the Hallmark keepsake
Uh-oh.
ornaments. And I did a lot of the Christmas Vacation,
So you got started
Christmas
on that. You
store.
can't stop
You
now.
cannot stop. And my grandkids like to come over and press the buttons and hear the stuff. But it's all good. I know a lot of people don't like putting stuff up till after Thanksgiving. I'm the one that likes to do it earlier.
Oh, the day after Halloween, I'm ready. I'm ready that early.
I believe my sister-in-law starts. They live in Pell City, and they like to start in September, and around
Oh.
September, getting her Christmas out.
That's serious.
Yeah, it's serious stuff. I hear the siren getting closer and closer coming up the
is.
parkway.
I can see them a little bit, I think. Maybe.
I don't know if the audience can hear. And again, we want to thank the 411 Network for coming out and getting this set up. You know, it's not easy.
Right.
Setting this stuff up, and a lot of people involved, and working with people to, hey, are you available on this night? So it's a good thing. The 411 Network's going to grow.
Yes.
We know that. We had a great football season.
We did.
It was fun. You ran the Jumbotron, and that was fun doing that. And
it was. I think it was a learning experience for everyone this year, but we got a lot of experience, and I think we have some really solid plans for the future, and we had a really successful year.
It won 10 ball games, played 13 games, won 10, lost 3.
Yes.
That is not shabby. I know Coach
Not
Candace
at all.
doesn't believe in moral victories.
Yes.
But you try to find a positive in it. But it was a great year. It was a fun year.
They had a great season.
And the 411 Network was, me and Brett Staggs and Willie and yourself. We always had we missed you on away games.
Yeah.
You know, and we always want to know where Ashland was. But on away games, you know, we didn't have the Jumbotron.
Right.
But, it was fun at home games and just doing the 411 Network. We didn't know what we were getting into when we started
not.
it, and man, it was so much fun. This
I don't
year.
think I knew what I was getting into until my first day
Well,
on
you
the
did a
job
great
in
job.
August.
You did a great job on the Jumbotron.
Well,
and,
thank you. I appreciate it.
and a lot of people. We had a lot of people watch the 411 Network.
We
and,
did.
I know the Tefilos had somebody in New Zealand. I think.
Yes.
What's the connection there? Somebody asked me, so it's a perfect time to talk about it.
So my husband Clay, Marshall Teofilo's dad Mason.
Yeah.
Clay and Mason are brothers. So Marshall is my nephew.
I got you.
And then their brother Nico is the one in New Zealand.
Okay.
Yes. So he's in New Zealand. That's who watches us from there.
So what's the time difference? So when he was watching us, was it early morning or was it later at night, or do you know?
Oh, gosh, I don't remember. I did take a student trip to Australia once when I was in high school, and I do remember it being completely off. I think maybe it's the next day there.
Oh, okay.
Because I think I remember when you come back, you get home yesterday, which is very confusing.
Yes,
But,
I would be.
Yeah. I do know it's way off, though.
I could see I believe the first is going to be a fire truck. Is that going to be the first car? Or is it police? I can't tell from here. It may be a policeman.
I think it's a policeman.
Yep, Moody Police. Yep. Yeah, I do hear the Moody Blues marching band led by Dr. Sargent. Did an excellent job with their halftime performance this year. A little 80s old school, which is perfect for me. I love 80s music. It's getting closer and closer. Good crowd tonight looking up the Parkway.
Yeah, I think I saw people starting to set up at like 3 o'clock today. I didn't realize people got set up so early, but this is serious.
People put their chairs out,
Yes.
I guess, marking their spot.
Hey, I don't blame them. It's good to get a good view.
It
I think
is.
we have the best view in the house,
We do.
though, here.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Again, we got a lot of folks in the parade, and we'll go over each participant in tonight's parade.
Yeah, one person I'm not sure that we mentioned yet that we want to thank is Angie Wilkes. She's with the Moody Civic Center. They've just been wonderful. They've done a wonderful job putting this on with the city of Moody and have been very accommodating to the 411 network.
In the Moody Chamber?
Yes, in the Moody Chamber. They've all been wonderful and done a wonderful job with this. And I know they are very thankful that we did not get rained out and have to reschedule.
Hopefully the rain will hold off, and
I
we
hope
get
so.
because if it starts raining, our producer and engineer Eric Parsons is going to be in panic mode trying to get these cameras from not getting wet and computers getting wet.
So if we disappear,
if we have to cut the stream off, the broadcast
just
off,
because it's raining.
It's because it's raining.
Yep.
So looks like right now we're going to be okay.
Yep, fingers crossed. It feels good. I don't see that many clouds in the sky.
Hopefully they'll throw some candy up this way. What do you
Maybe
think?
so. I hope so. What's your favorite candy to get at a parade?
Oh, man, I love Tootsie Pops. I'm a Tootsie Pop guy.
Yeah, those are good. I'll give you that. I have my favorite are they're dots. Do you know what I'm talking about? The little yellow pack.
Yeah.
I just love those. I've loved those ever since I was a little kid. All right, they're really close.
As we look on the broadcast here on the camera, it is getting you hear the band.
Yes, you can hear the band really well now. Oh, their Christmas music sounds so nice, the band.
Dr. Sargent does a good job
He
with
does.
the band.
He does a really good job. Dr. Sargent and I ended up working together really closely towards the end of the season. That was one thing that we had to kind of figure out during football season was me playing the music over the band playing the music. So we ended up working together, and we both wear a headset on Friday nights now and have that worked out. And it works out really well now. The band sounds really good.
I think we got in trouble, though, trying to play the music during the opposing teams.
You know, we did, but it sounded good.
Hey.
It sounded really good.
You know, I think there's no rule or whatever, but anyway, we rolled with it until the referee told us to stop.
Yeah, I think you made one up, but who am I to say?
That's right. It's getting closer, so Moody Police will be leading the parade. Again, we want to thank the City of Moody, the Moody Chamber of Commerce. I believe this is the one time years ago I was involved. I don't think we did a broadcast on it, but we had we may have broadcast. We had Mickey Ferguson from Fox 6, local TV station, come out, was the guest MC, and we did something that was been several years ago.
Yeah.
So I think this may be the official. Well, obviously, it's the official 411 First Christmas Parade on the 411 network.
That's special. I didn't even think about it like that.
So you're watching on Facebook or the YouTube page, and you can always go back and rewatch it.
Right. Hopefully this will be an annual event for the
That's
411
right.
network.
And showing it there on the screen.
Yep. So leading the parade today is the Moody Police Department. The department's led by Police Chief Reese Smith, and we appreciate those guys for protecting our community. They do a wonderful job all the time. The police officers and the SROs, just from being a teacher and working in the schools, they do a wonderful job that goes unrecognized a lot, but they work really hard and do a great job keeping our students safe.
And it's unfortunate in this day and time that you have to have, because when I was growing up in school, there was we didn't have SRO officers, but it's a crazy time. Worlds are changing, but we're thankful for them.
Yes.
Protecting our kids. Yeah, Talon Smith, who did our statistician for the 411 network, his father is the chief of police. So Talon is going to the University of Alabama on a track scholarship.
Yes.
Congratulations to him.
Yes, that is big news.
And there's the Moody Fire Department. Chief Larry Horton is the fire chief here at Moody.
Yep, and it looks like the fire department is followed by the St. Clair County Sheriff's Office and Sheriff Billy Murray. So on behalf of Sheriff Murray, Dusty, and the entire St. Clair County Sheriff's Office family, they want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And next coming up is the Moody High School Marching Band. The band competed in the Chief, I don't know how to pronounce that word there.
I'm not sure either. I'm not even going to attempt that.
Marching Festival competition this year and received all ones, which is huge.
Yes.
Bodega.
Yes.
Thank you, Eric, our producer. The band also won the Best in Class Band, Best in Class Color Guard, and Best in Class Drum Major. What a great group of musicians. We are really proud of this band and their director, Dr. Bradley Sargent. There's the Moody Blues Marching Band.
Yes, with their Christmas lights on some of their instruments. Very festive.
Their Santa hats on.
Yes. See several of my students marching tonight.
So how many students do you have in your class?
Oh, goodness. It depends on each one. So the most I have, I think, is 30, and the least I have is maybe 18.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere around there. I could be off by a couple.
There's Dr. Sargent bringing up the rear.
There he is, throwing his candy out.
Is he throwing candy out?
I think so. Yep. Lots of candy.
Nobody's throwing candy our way.
No, somebody's going to have to do that. So next up we have Mayor Joe Lee. Mayor Lee has been serving the city of Moody for 32 years and has served as your mayor for 20 years. He's here tonight with his wife, their children, and grandchildren, and they would like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas.
And the big man on the sideline, Willie Strickland, the Grand Marshal, just coming by. Congratulations to him. Willie's such a super guy. The community loves him. Whoa. Divine Fitness. So if you're looking for the new year to get into some training, Divine Fitness here located right across the street from Carpenetti's Pizza. Willie can get you in shape pretty quickly. Yep.
Okay, so we got a little out of order. So we had our Grand Marshal, and now we're having Mayor Jolie come by.
He's been mayor for about 20 years. He's been a part of the municipality as an elected official for like 30-something years. I've known Joe a long time. And now we have Council Member Linda Crow.
Yes.
She serves on the City Council, and she is the Mayor Pro Tem. And she want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas.
And then following her, we have Council Member Matt Morris. He has served the City of Moody as a former Moody police officer and now is your councilman. And they want to wish your family a Merry Christmas.
And after Councilman Morris, we have Councilman Lynn Taylor. He was elected in 2008. He has served 3 consecutive terms as your councilman. The Taylors wish everybody a very Merry Christmas.
All right, so next we have Councilman Ellis Key. Councilman Key was appointed to the Moody City Council in 2018 and was elected in 2020. Councilman Key and his wife would like to wish the citizens of Moody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I think the next guy kind of looks a little familiar to somebody on his shirt.
Hey, that's the Grinch.
There's the Grinch.
Hey, giving us some love over here, Ashland.
He looks like he's in a better mood than he was on the movie.
The Grinch.
Yep.
He's popular, almost getting popular as Santa Claus. Nice little float there coming up behind him.
Yes. If we're in the correct order.
I don't know.
I don't know that we are. But they
live
have some,
TV, folks.
They have some Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes, some giant ones. Those are.
Do you like those?
I do. I do. I can't buy them because I'll eat the whole box. So I just keep them out of my house and don't even do that to myself.
So here comes Georgia State Patrol. So either he got off the exit off 20 and decided to get in the parade
might
here.
Be lost. I don't know.
Didn't see them on the list.
I didn't either, but glad they're here. Let's see who
We're trying to read the floats when they come by as they get close to us. If they have the name on their float, sometimes they do, sometimes they do not.
Oh, look at the inflatable gnomes on the
little
top.
gnomes.
I love those.
It's a gnome driving too, isn't it?
Yes, it looks like it. Might be.
Yeah, the gnomes. That's right. It is.
Yes, the theme of the parade. Not quite sure who that is, David. Can you see?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I cannot see.
All right. Well, this next one is a little easier.
Here we go. Looks like this is Summers Tire and Auto.
Yes.
Thank them for their support in the Moody Parade this year. As we're doing live TV, we have they gave us an order. And we're out of order.
We are out of order, so we are
me and
doing our
Ashland over
best.
here are scrambling, trying to try green of Leeds.
Yes. Love the tractor.
They just opened up down by Bass Pro Shop.
Yes.
Off exit, I think it's exit 140 off the I-20. Line of Fire, local business here in Moody, Alabama. Royce Ingram, want to thank you for his support of Moody Athletics.
Yes, and they want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Line of Fire. And we thank them for their support.
So if you're ever in the need for some guns, shotguns, hunting information, pistols, stop by and see Line of Fire here locally.
Yes.
Moody, local business.
Right here on 411.
Cannot tell.
I can't either. We have several queens here tonight.
Yep. Macy O'Brien is the 2023 mini Miss Alabama Princess, which is part of the Little Miss Alabama pageant system.
Yes, she's here tonight. Is that truck honking to Jingle Bells?
I think so.
I think he is. That's new.
So when we talked to Santa, did he say you was on the naughty list or the good list?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the good list.
Oh, I am too.
Yeah.
I was kind of shocked, but.
He didn't really give me a good answer about you, though. All right, so it looks like coming up next is Metro Bank. We want to thank them for their support as well.
Metro Bank was a sponsor on the 411 network this year.
Yes, they were.
As the big truck comes up, the horn doing jingle bells.
Yes.
Leeds Waterworks.
Mm-hmm.
Or the man himself, Bill Morris, is the CEO here at the Leeds Waterworks.
Is that an excavator on the back? Backhoe?
I believe so.
Very creative.
Nice little, yeah, looks awesome.
Love the Christmas tree. All right, let's see who we have coming up next.
I can't
Not
read
sure
that.
who that is.
We apologize.
But they are throwing out some good candy.
They are.
I can say that. I'm a little disappointed nobody's thrown us any candy
I
yet,
know.
though.
What's up with that? So
All
this
right,
is
so
Macy.
Yes,
This is
Macy O'Brien, Mini Miss Alabama.
And then
Logan Kilgore? Logan
believe-
Kilgore?
yes,
Yes, she is Miss Iron
Iron
City.
2024.
Yes.
She's a sophomore at Jacksonville State University majoring in vocal performance. She's a member of the a cappella choir and JSU show choir. You can see her on the Miss Alabama stage next June.
Okay, and then I think next we have Baby Miss Alabama.
Yep.
Raylan Danielle Byers. She was crowned Baby Miss Alabama in July, and this year Raylan will work to give back to our community heroes and our local blue-collar workers. She will visit Governor Ivey in early 2024, and it'll be a bittersweet moment for Raylan to pass along this title and crown in July. We have a lot of royalty here tonight.
We do. And we have a big gap from the last
do.
float to this float, which
do.
always happens.
That's okay. It gives everybody time to safely go get their candy.
That's right. You can see
get back
everybody
out of the street.
Yep.
Got so quiet for a second.
It did.
Oh, that truck, the Jingle Bells horn was. So, David, have you heard where Santa might be in this lineup?
You know, I thought he was going to be leading it, but I think he may be at the end.
Okay. All right, looks like coming up next is Miss Ashley's Baton Twirlers. Miss Ashley's Baton Twirlers are performing a routine to Jingle Bell Rock, and the twirlers range from 7 years of age to high school.
I believe our producer, Eric Parsons' daughter, is in this group.
Yep. They look very in sync,
So
very professional.
They're walking all the way from Odessa all the way up to this.
That's a long
That's
walk.
a long walk. Good for them.
Yep, they look.
Hope
like
they got
they're
their Fitbits on.
yeah. You know, that's the worst thing is when your Apple Watch is dead and it's like your steps didn't even count.
I know.
Worst case scenario.
I think this is Joey Stevens.
Yes.
He is running for Joey Stevens running for county commission. He is Mr. Stevens is a lawyer located in Pell City. Mr. Stevens will be on the ballot March 5th. He is running for District 3 position for the County Commission. Mr. Stevens would like to represent you. Stay safe and have a Merry Christmas from Joey Stevens.
And following Joey Stevens is Bob Mize, followed then by Tommy Bowers. He's Commissioner Tommy Bowers and his wife Sherry wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, and he hopes to have your support when you go vote on March 5th. He is running for District 3 County Commissioner. And I'm not sure. Oh, this is Kendall Stevens, our homecoming queen at Moody High School. Yes. Love her. She's a wonderful
We're
kid.
waving to her, but she can't see us.
She can't see us.
Well, look at this float.
That is a big float. And I believe this will be Moody youth cheerleaders. That is a lot of cheerleaders.
That is a lot of cheerleaders.
Love to see it, though. That's some good talent coming up to the high school. So
these
cheerleaders did a great job this year. They are awesome, and they are under the direction of Morgan Saab.
Trying to get them to throw us some candy, and they're ignoring us. Oh, it's Country Kennel.
Yes. Very cool truck.
Country Kennel Resort, a grooming, bathing, boarding, and daycare facility dedicated to taking the best care of your fur babies. And we use Country Kennel. They are awesome.
That's a hard thing to trust somebody with your pets.
Yeah, they love your animals.
Yes.
They do. Good people.
Looks like we have another small gap here as we wait for some floats to catch up.
So, Ashlyn, when is the last day of school since you're a school teacher at Moody High School? When is Christmas break?
Christmas break is Friday, December 15th at 12 o'clock.
I heard they were going to move it to the following week.
No. We're all listen,
on the countdown?
Yes, the kids are ready. They are ready to get done. We have exams next week. They've done a good job preparing for those.
Exams right before Christmas?
Yes, I know.
That's a
how
bummer.
Unfair.
That's a Debbie Downer.
I know. I'll take that up with Dr. Walters.
I want to thank Dr. Walters
Yes.
because he was a very instrumental, him and Coach Gaines, Kenny Burke, Eric Parsons, of getting the 411 network up and running.
Yes, they've done a lot.
Behind the scenes, and a lot of people think, well, how hard is it to – well, it's very hard.
It is.
You have to buy the equipment. And
a lot of moving pieces.
A lot of moving pieces.
They've done an excellent job putting them all together for us.
They have. And I believe we're going to 411 Network with Willie Strickland and yourself doing some basketball games this year.
Yes. I'll have to tell you my story of the one season I played varsity basketball.
Was you like hitting the three?
No. I sat on the bench the whole time.
Oh.
And got to play. The first time I got to play at home, I shot in the wrong goal.
Oh, no.
And no one ever let me live that down. So there went my career. It looks like next is 2x2 Animal Rescue. I wonder how many lights are on that vehicle.
A lot. Looks like Clark Griswold.
Yes, they're represented by the Glassley family, friends, and their four-legged fosters or rescue pups. The rescue is an all-breed, no-kill rescue, which has saved over 700 animal lives so far this year. The rescue's goal is to save unwanted, abused, and abandoned animals in a loving foster care setting. So that is wonderful work. Looks like we have a couple other people.
We had Bob Mize earlier.
Yes,
Commissioner Mize has been honored to serve the citizens of St. Clair County for the past 4 years and excited to be seeking re-election on March 5th. He hopes you and your family have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yes, and I believe he's for District 4.
Okay.
All right. Let's see who's next. Is that Burleson Transport? Is that who we have next?
I think that's what's – yep.
Yes. That's what it says. We're a little out of order, so I do not see their bio, but I do see that they have a very cool car on their trailer and a lot of Christmas lights, so they did a great job with their entry this year.
It's an old-timey car there.
Yes. I feel like those are so Christmassy. Like out of a Hallmark movie.
You watch the Hallmark Channel?
I do. I'm ashamed to say that
I don't.
There's something comforting about it being the same plot of every movie.
I think this is the
Zeta Phi Beta sorority.
Yep. We are very out of order here, and it's
We're doing our best.
If we're being filmed, it's like we're in a panic mode. But,
oh, yeah, if you can see us on camera right now, we apologize. Here we go.
Yep.
Zeta Phi Beta Sorority is an international organization founded in 1920 to promote scholarship, service, finer womanhood, and sisterhood. This St. Clair County chapter was chartered in 2018 and partners with local groups such as Backpack Buddies, the Well House, Ann's New Life Center, and the St. Clair County School System. So we want to thank them for their participation. It looks like they have another truck coming. They're throwing out lots of candy.
Trying to get their attention to throw some candy up here to us, and
we just haven't gotten one piece of candy yet,
not
David.
Yet.
We'll have to fight the
well.
children afterwards in the road for it.
That's not good.
Yeah, it looks like for some reason the parade has temporarily stopped.
Probably have some people breaking through the line.
Probably.
I saw a truck come in, didn't have anything on it. It was part of the parade. I wonder if he got caught in it. Now we have a hearse, which is driven by Mr. Joe. The theme is Nightmare Before Christmas, which is a good movie.
It is. It's the perfect transition movie between Halloween and Christmas.
Joe is the Moody Christmas Parade. Joe is in the Moody Christmas Parade each year. All year, Mr. Joe collects stuffed animals for the parade.
Oh, he's handing them out, yeah.
The kids always look for Mr. Joe and hope that he throws a stuffed animal their way.
These kids will always remember getting stuffed animals thrown at them from a hearse.
From a hearse, that's
what a memory.
Hey,
good memories are good memories.
Good memories.
All right, I think this might be our archery team coming up next. Possibly. I could be wrong. They are next in the lineup. Okay, yeah, that's right. It is the archery team, and they'll kick off their season with a scrimmage match against Pell City on Tuesday, December 12th. So that's this upcoming Tuesday. So we wish them well with their season. See a few of my kids up there, too.
They hadn't seen you yet, have they?
No, they haven't. I'm sure I'll hear all about this on Monday, though. So.
Just make sure you get on to them for not giving us any candy.
I'm gonna trust me. I've already been planning that. Not sure who this is.
Look at all the lights on this one. Wow.
Yes.
That's pretty neat.
That is a lot. You think they leave those up like all Christmas season?
No,
or just
yeah. I think we have some Jeeps coming in here.
Yes. Let's see if we can. Okay, these are the Iron City Wranglers. So these are very cool. Like, they've done a really good job putting lights all over these Jeeps. If you drive a cool Jeep in Moody, I'm assuming this is the club you want to be in here.
Had some commotion in front of our trailer. They were going to move our cones. We have the entrance to the Mountaintop Dentistry blocked, and some security people started coming up moving our safety cones, but he guess realized he was at the wrong place.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Yeah, he backed off pretty quick. Oh, we have Elf up here on this Jeep.
Yeah. Is that Brett Staggs? It's not Brett. He was telling us on the 411 network he has an elf outfit. I was wanting to see it. I believe he may be on there with Santa.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I heard Santa's getting kind of jealous of Buddy the elf because Buddy's getting more love than Santa now.
Yeah.
Which is another good movie.
It is, for sure. The kids at the high school actually watched Elf this past.
Oh, did they?
This past Friday, yes. They brought in canned goods to donate to the local food bank, and if you brought in 3 canned goods, then you got a ticket to see the movie. So they really enjoyed that.
So there's donuts. A local donut place is making Buddy the Elf donuts.
Oh,
you need to try them.
I
for your class.
would never turn down a donut.
They're pretty neat how they decorate them.
Yeah,
like the movie.
Have to see that. There's a lot of Jeeps in this.
There's a lot of Jeeps.
Entry.
You ever notice the Jeeps have the ducks on the dashboard?
Yes, I have.
That comes from other Jeep owners putting.
Yes.
It's like a thing. I didn't know. I kept going, what the heck's going on with all these ducks?
My son Colton has always said that he wants one of the Jeep trucks, and he went through this phase of looking at all the little Jeep ducks and picking out the ones he would get whenever he got a truck.
Iron City's got a lot of Jeeps.
They do. I can see the end, though, I think. Looks like there's one more.
Yeah, I see the big man. So I guess the weather scared a lot of folks off.
I guess so.
Actually, tonight.
I guess they did.
Didn't want to risk it. So the big trailer at the end is coming up.
Yep. So here comes Santa Claus. Santa has come all the way from the North Pole to Moody to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. He loves delivering gifts to all the boys and girls in Moody, although he did mention that he was concerned that David was still on the naughty list this late in the year. So Santa Claus, the mayor, the city of Moody, they'd like to thank all the elves that helped to make this parade possible. Of course, it would not be a parade. There's a good wave. There's a good wave.
You know, talked to Santa earlier to ask him if he was going to be on that Peloton come December 26th, and he said yes, he would be, because he's got a lot of cookies and milk to be eating.
Me too, Santa. Me too.
Wow.
Looks like we're finishing up here with the Moody Police Department clearing out the roadways. So a little shorter than we anticipated, but it's been a good parade.
It's been a good parade.
We had fun here with you hanging out tonight.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yes.
Ashlyn, and I hope you and your family have a very Merry Christmas
You
and
too,
Happy
David.
New Year. And I hope this week is a fun week, and Friday's a fun day for y'all, because y'all deserve
We're excited.
all the time off you
See the
need,
light at the end of
because
the tunnel.
y'all have to come back early. I understand that.
we
I
do.
know that's not sometimes that's not good, but we thank you, all the teachers at Moody and the administration, for what you do for our kids and our community.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I guess that'll just about wrap us up, David. So on behalf of our camera operator, Landon Hamblin, our production engineer, Eric Parsons, my co-host, David Simpson, I'm Ashlyn Cook, and we've had fun hanging out with you. From all of our friends at the 411 Network, good night and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.